why did you switch over to the one stick? 'Cause I do the same thing, and I had my own personal reason why I did it. So, but I'm curious why you decided the one stick over like multiple sticks.
Um, it's less. In some of my situations that I've noticed is less is more is because when I am getting into a tiny tree or I'm only gonna get 10 feet up in the air. So why am I gonna carry all four of my sticks with me or three sticks? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what tree I'm gonna get into because I'll be like, oh man, I know I scouted that spot before, but I don't remember what tree it was. You can be looking on the map and finding your dot, and you're like, oh, this tree is only 15 foot up there, and and all my cover is only 7 foot, so I'm only gonna go but it's just one stick, and that's all I don't run and gunning. Isn't that what you call it, running and gunning? Yes.
It's
So,
what
I
they
mean,
say, right?
one stick, one bow. See you later, That's all you need.
So it wasn't necessarily the weight that was the issue for me. What I got tired of doing because I use an aider with my sticks, and I used it there too. Was and going up is easy, but when you come down at night, you're trying to find that aider without it kicking out or sliding. That was that's where I eventually it just took me way too long to come down multiple set of steps. I understand the price of people that this is they can probably do it as quick as I can rappel down a tree, whatever, right? I'm okay with that. But for me personally, I just got tired of trying to come down multiple steps. And it wasn't to the point where it was like a phobia or some unrealistic fear, but it got to the point where I'm like, I got uncomfortable with it. I'm like, I don't like doing this anymore. And then I got into the one sticking, and the first time I rappelled down a tree, I'm like, "This is it," because you can be down really quick.
Yeah.
The only frustrating thing, and for some reason it's been more this year than any other year, is trying to get my rappel rope out of the freaking tree. It's been getting hung up a couple times here, and I'm like, I'm just sitting there and I'm pulling on the other rope, it's a Dyneema rope. I use it as my actual pull-up rope for my bow and stuff, and I attach it to the other side of my quick link. And so when I go to pull on it, technically it should loose, and most of the time it falls down the tree. No problem. Here recently though, I don't know what it is. It's been getting hung up. So I've got to sit there and work with it a little bit and maybe cuss a couple times, and eventually it comes down. But that's been my only complaint with one sticking at all, and it's still not enough to make me want to go back to anything else.